soft in the brain. Still want the fame off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be Superman, I got the kryptonite. The mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody knows. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy. End up, you use a soft type. What?
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. And incomplete to open things up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
And that is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things. Just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, Young. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
There's the Panthers punter now. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, top.
They go play action with Lawrence. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
Hey, easy, route.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Red on red. Hey, we got to push it on. That's a high.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Hey, so go, hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On red. Here we go.
First carry for Nick Chubb. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL.
And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Fight, 60. Set, cut.
They're going to look to throw. That one complete to Regan. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Red, cycle. Ready?
Young. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
52 blue. Strike it. Check, strike it.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. That's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Lawrence on the sneak. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
52 blaster. Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Tyreek Stevenson, great coverage there to break it up.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready.
They'll look to throw here.
They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
33, yellow. Needle blue. White. Ready?
Young working out of the gun. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Got him in, it's Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 11 yards for number 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
The tight end in motion right.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
It's complete to Brown, right side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Let's go. Blue, 32. 10.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Looking to throw, Young. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Set.
Young now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to have the extra point.
And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
It's caught on the right side of Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
At the 45-yard line.
Red on red.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 45 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Jake Elliott to kick on for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All I know is gon' keep this damn bread. Don't go against the plan and taking off the damn
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Young. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 28 yards the game there on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
And that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And out here come the offense as they take over.
At their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
11.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Third and inches.
Rip, 23. Sink right.
Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
In their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Lawrence on the sneak. Credit there goes to those guys up front.
Certainly does, but we're also seeing how quarterbacks are doing it nowadays on the sneak. When I played high school ball, my coach John Ford used to say, just get down behind those guys and pick up the first down. Now these guys might hesitate at count, use their vision in their eyes, and find the crease and dive for it that way.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this swing lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
90 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Turn. This one's hot.
Now Lawrence.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Nick Scorton
able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. It's caught. Smith.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Okay, ready?
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Hey, 10, hot. 11. Hey, I'm gun.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. Hut.
Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
Down. 10 black.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready up. Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Now Young. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Let's go now. 45, white. Ready.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Ready. Black shot. Set.
Young to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hey, Lion,
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Barkley, toss play left. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dalton Kincaid in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep...
And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
They go play action with Lawrence.
This is caught. It's Brown.
And now a pause because we've got A.J. Brown dinged up on that last play, and they're going to have to get some medical attention to him.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They pitch it to Chubb. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Same right. Red on the red. Hey, son.
They keep it on the ground, this time with Saquon Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Hey, go. Hey,
in motion, the tight end.
Now Lawrence. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Rip. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now Lawrence changing the play. Now a play fake here on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Right, let's go. Easy.
Now they'll audible to something else.
11.
On 2nd and goal, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
On the double.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go now. Yellow, go.
Throwing, Young. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Set, ready, set.
Now Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Young quickly to the flat. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Ready. 33, yellow. Trouble, 38. Ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
32-yard line.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Set, 6, mega. 52 book, drill green. Black shot. Ready.
Now here's Young. Got him in. That's Ligon. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
On the set. Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
45, white. Ready?
To throw, Young. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95.
They'll throw again. Young. Hard throw. Incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On 4th down, on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal.
On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So now after the field goal, Fitzgerald back out there to send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
23.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Field, set, ready. Red, 38. Set, cut.
Young to throw it. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Drill green. Black ultra. Ready.
Young now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
40. Blue.
Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. And Xavier Legette, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 9.
Hey, go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Gain of 4 brings up a 3rd and 4.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Hey, easy. Route. Done. They said it's hunt.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Set.
Now Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it at the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
50, green. Hut.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Got it.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 10 black. Trouble, 38. Black ultra. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
after the incompletion. Here now, 3rd and 2.
Set, ready. Red, yellow, blue, 32. Ready.
Again, it's Young. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
But he'll take this back down inside the 20.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Field, black. Green jack.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Here we go. Mike, White.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. He took the hit when he threw that ball. Maybe the O-line just thankful that that worked out for a touchdown.
Yeah, because, you know, their pride is don't let that guy get hit, no matter what, under any circumstances. But anytime it pays off in a touchdown, they'll figure out how to block a little bit better going forward.
And it looked like the operation got fouled up there. This ball was pushed to the right. It's no good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, change attack! 11.
Lawrence now going to move him around.
They go play action here on 1st down.
That one complete down the field to Smith. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith, 61 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Got it.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Ready. Blue 32. Hey, green. Blue, go. Yellow, zoom. Hey, blue.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Second and 6 coming up.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Black ultra. Set.
Young will set to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Black, Edo blue. Ready.
Young. And this one is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Set, ready, green jack. 33, yellow, drill green. Hut.
Young to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Ready?
Here's Young. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go.
Here, trail, yellow, 45, white. Black shot. Ready.
Now Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22.
Young. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go now. 52 blue. White. Hey, red. 6, Madden.
To the air once more, Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Blue, 32. Set.
Throwing, Young. Has taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Young quickly to the flat. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
It'll be Young again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Philadelphia, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm
in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. all that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry.